And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the D&D Sports Network. I am JJ Pruitt. I got my main man, Coach Keathley, in the building. If you guys are just tuning in, we have another semifinals matchup for you. We got the Martin County Cardinals and the Shelby Valley Wildcats. Is that correct?
That is right.
And this is going to be a really good game because the winner of this game will advance to the championship to play against Johnson Central. And I'll tell you what, if you are just now tuning in, you have missed 3 really good ball games. The first 2 games were extremely close. The third one, it was close up until midway through the third quarter, but you know we got us a 30 ball that we witnessed.
Hey, listen, Mr. Cooper Blair.
Yeah, he's a bad boy, I'll tell you.
Went off for 31.
He was shooting 3-pointers and looking the opposite direction before the shot even went in, and they were still going in. So he definitely did a heck of a job.
Shelby Valley to control. The number 5 is Varney. 0 is Gillespie. Gillespie, a transfer from Pikeville. Varney. Markham matched up with Varney. Over to Gillespie. I'm telling you, this Shelby Valley team, you can tell they live in the weight room. Big bucket. That is Hall. Hall looks like he absolutely is a bodybuilder. Long on that one. Going to be Shelby Valley basketball. Matthew Taylor, the head coach of Shelby Valley, coaching the JV team. You don't see that very often.
Well, that's very interesting.
Gillespie. Over to Varney. Back to Gillespie. Wide open. Can't get that one to go. Martin County controls. Markham. Nice shot by Shelby Valley. Got a deflection and got a steal. Varney on the go. Again, 2 of the top JV teams in the area. Big bucket by Newsom. And it is 4-0 early, Shelby Valley. Eli Mills up top. He is an absolute flamethrower. He can knock it down from anywhere on the court if you give him any room. Nice look. Nice finish. That is Jackson Pack. That's a young man that Daryl McCoy said to keep an eye on. Gillespie. Gillespie going to be a player for Matthew Taylor. Really like his game. Great young man. His aunt, Savannah Noonamaker, one of the all-time great Pikeville Lady Panthers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Savannah Noonamaker could play.
Did she play college ball as well? Or?
She could have. Opted not to, but she could play.
Hey, sometimes college isn't for everybody. I mean, some people don't want to further their high school careers or anything like that.
Right.
Doesn't mean they don't have the ability.
You're exactly right.
Yeah, I had a buddy that I used to play ball with, and he was good enough to play D1. And I asked him, I said, you know, why didn't you go to college a place? And I just didn't want it.
Right.
You know, he said, I felt like coaching was my calling.
Varney with the 3 ball, 7-2 early. You're exactly right. Not everybody listens. Sometimes when it's done in high school, they're done.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
And Savannah Noonamaker, though, man, she absolute player.
Was she a guard? Was she a post player? Or
PG.
Oh, okay.
She's probably in the stands right now.
Looks like we got a lot of people tuning in, Coach. Ladies and gentlemen, feel free to let us know where you're watching from in the comment section, who you're rooting for, and also if you're enjoying the commentary or if we're having any technical difficulties.
Collins with a nice turnaround. Markham. Copeland. Shelby Valley coming away with it. They didn't get an over back call on that. Gillespie. Gillespie. Left that one long. That was Newsom. Couldn't convert on the he got the offensive rebound, couldn't convert on the jumper. Markham to walk it up. Semifinals action here. Mills. Don't give that man any room. Can't convert on that one. Varney. Over to Gillespie. Gillespie looking a baseline drive, using his height. Turns it over. Copeland on the go. Extra pass. Markham can't get that one to go. Battle underneath for it. Valley coming away with it. Going to be Valley basketball. 9-4. Valley leads it. 30-second timeout. Matthew Taylor, JJ.
But you already know what we're going to do if we only got 30 seconds. We're definitely going to give a shout-out to each and every one of our sponsors that made this broadcast possible for you guys to see. Definitely want to give a shout-out to Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Howard Family Pharmacy, Glenn Martin Hammond Law, Crace Solid Rock Development, HPT Physical Therapy, Warfield IGA, Tommy's Auto, Punk's Tire, Sal's Steakhouse, Double Quick, and we also want to give a special shout-out to Callahan Funeral Home and Butcher's Towing as well.
Oh, wow. Listen, Butcher's Towing, right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Listen, you called it earlier.
100%. Any time of the day or any time of the night, if you are having any kind of car trouble, you can call them and they will definitely make sure they take care of you and make things a little bit easier for your unfortunate situation.
That was air ball, JJ.
Slightly off the mark.
Yeah. Now, you've got two good ones you call games with. I call him the Silver Tongue, Joe Kinzer.
Oh, Joe Kinzer, he's very fluid. I mean, I've been taking notes from him and Mr. Gary Justice, a.k.a. the voice of Pikeville as well. You know, they have been teaching me a lot about broadcasting. I've only been doing it for 4 months, but I have the perfect teachers to help turn me into a well-oiled machine in the future.
Yeah,
and on top of that, I got you too.
Oh, come on. But listen, you got Justice does a phenomenal job.
He's very fluid, but you are a wealth of basketball knowledge as well. I mean, there's a reason why they call you Coach Keathley, because you know your stuff.
Markham missed that layup, though, under a minute to play.
Tell you what, this has been a very fast-paced game as well. I mean, this quarter has flown by, Coach.
Markham picks his pocket. Turns it over, though. Newsom.
Money. I knew that was good.
Yeah, you saw it.
Sometimes you can just tell.
12-7. Shelby Valley leads it. They are the guest on the scoreboard.
Is that a foul or a timeout, Coach?
We got a foul.
Huh. Sometimes I can't see from my little tiny monitor that I use to run the camera.
People don't realize how difficult it is. They think, hey, I can do that. It's much more difficult than what people think
it's even more difficult when you have like ADHD. You're trying to focus, it can be very challenging.
Can't get it to go. Nice move. Martin County on the go. Shelby Valley in a man-to-man.
That might be good too. Oh, almost. Offensive rebounds, Coach. That's another key to victory. I mean, second chance opportunities.
Yeah, end of the first quarter. Shelby Valley leads it 12-7, JJ.
Yeah, this has been a really good game and a very fast-paced game as well. I mean, I blinked literally, and it was 12 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Got us a good one.
Absolutely. We will be back momentarily with more action right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Craving a taste of Central America? Head to Sal's Steakhouse. Sizzle your senses with mouthwatering steaks, juicy burgers, savory chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Sal's Steakhouse, where your taste buds will thank you. Unleash the flavor at Sal's. Taste tradition, taste the difference.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the D&D Sports Network. I am JJ Pruitt. I got the legend Coach Keathley in the building. If you guys are just tuning in, we got a 12-7 ball game, and I'll tell you what, Coach, it has been extremely high, fast-paced basketball for this game.
You expected that when you talk about Shelby Valley, you talk about Martin County. Oh, yeah, those teams like to put points on the board.
And they like to run.
Yes.
The level of stamina that these kids have is unbelievable. I don't think I've ever been in that good of shape.
Oh, listen, unbelievable, right? And Shelby Valley, I can tell you right now, the work they put in the offseason, wow.
5:50 to go.
Mills looking over the defense. He's going to pull. Left that one short. Picks it up. Copeland.
And that's the key, Coach. Second chance opportunities. If you have them, you have to take advantage of them.
Take advantage of those 50-50 balls.
He's going to shoot that.
Gillespie.
I knew you could tell with that one. I mean,
Gillespie, Savannah Nunemaker. Nunemaker loving it.
Oh, yes. Ooh, nice pass. Just off the foot.
On the go. They're speaking of Savannah Nunemaker. There she is in the blue.
Oh, the legend.
Yeah, the blue hoodie there. Walking in. What a player she was. Substitutions coming.
I can't see what number that is, Coach.
Yeah, I can't see see the back.
Number 4.
Number 4 checking in, Chase Hinkle.
Yes, sir. Nice job getting the ball out.
Just surveying, seeing what they have. Wide open. Short on that one. Valley. Put back short on that one.
Another second chance opportunity.
Markham on the go. Nowhere to go with it. Nice job by Valley. Over to Copeland. Copeland going to use the screen? No, he's going to pull. Copeland.
Uh-oh. Somebody's picking up right where they left off as well, Coach.
Yeah, don't let that young man get hot.
No, he's cold-blooded. Whether it's a three-point shot, a midi, or a free throw, he can definitely do it.
Yeah, he's money. 15-12.
4:18 left to go in this opening half.
As you said, JJ, kind of a fast-moving half.
Absolutely, and there's a lot on the line for this game, Coach.
Yeah, winner.
Yeah, you was going to say it, win or go home, right?
Right. 2-3 zone by Martin County. Hall, nice drive.
Very nice drive.
On the run, Copeland.
Ooh, that was a nice Euro.
Nice move.
Yeah.
Battle underneath. Foul on the floor. Jackson Pack.
These kids do such a good job of getting away from the defense.
Yeah.
And being able to create their own shots. And there's a sniper in the building right there. That's Peyton Davis.
Man, oh man, can he light it up.
He's a bad boy.
Peyton Davis, average, he fills the stat sheet, JJ.
Yeah. He's one of those kids that'll get you 20, but then, like, it's a quiet 20.
Right.
You know, you got to look at the stat sheet at the end, but it's like, well, how do you get 25 and 5?
Right.
He does everything. He's a tremendous athlete.
Does it all.
Somebody that you hate playing against, but you love having on your team.
Hey, he is a pesky defender.
Yeah, he's very gritty. I believe he got a Defensive Player of the Year award last year.
He was the D&D Lathan Hall award winner.
Yeah. Well deserved.
Gillespie. Shelby Valley battling on the boards. Hall with it. Hall going to shoot 2. I'm telling you, these Shelby Valley players, they look more like football players.
Absolutely.
3:15 to go, halfway through the second quarter.
Tell you what, I hate to play against these teams.
Yeah,
very physical, very rough, you know. Very old school throwback, as I like to call them.
And listen, that's how Coach Taylor plays. He likes that physicality.
Yes.
(17 to 15). Martin County bringing it up. Copeland. Nice job.
Ooh, nice defense.
Nice staggered step.
That was good anticipation, too. That was one of my favorite things to do as a guard whenever I was younger. I would always try to anticipate whether or not my opponent was going to go for the crossover and try to time it, just like he's doing. A lot of times, Coach, you can time it if you just watch their facial expressions. Like a lot of kids, whenever they go for the crossover, their eyes will light up a little bit, and that's how you know when you can stick your hand out and go for the –
There's a little – right. There's a little – always something there, little tidbits.
Absolutely.
Got that one to go. Markham.
So John Mead in the comment section says, cheering on from KBC State Tournament with my 8th grade middle school boys. Wish I could be there.
Oh, yeah, John Mead's got a heck of a group, junior high team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he does. John Mead's now also the head girls coach at Shelby Valley.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Mead, helping all the kids develop.
Turnover on the go. Yeah, that's one of the teams that have a chance to make it to the Final Four in the KBC State Tournament is that Shelby Valley Junior High team. I know John Mead last time I talked to him. And listen, that's why that Shelby Valley team, program is always so good, because junior high to varsity,
absolutely,
JJ, they put the work in and time in.
And I would imagine that they run similar sets, like offensively, and like that way whenever they get into high school, they're prepared.
I would think so, because Matt Taylor and John Mead were also teammates in college.
Oh, they were?
Yeah, they played at Alice Lloyd together.
Oh, wow.
I believe John Mead, if I'm not mistaken, John Mead may have been a girls coach, or he assisted here at Prestonsburg some years ago. John Mead did.
Yeah.
Hall going to the line. Can't get that one to go.
That was in and out.
Hall looking to get this convert on the second.
No good.
That one.
2 minutes to go in this opening half, Coach.
Alan Moore checks in for Martin County, number 5. Moore.
Ooh.
Spin.
Oh! Wait a minute.
Kevin McHale.
Where did he get that looking like the torture chamber back in the 80s? Wasn't that his what Charles Barkley used to refer to Kevin McHale?
Yeah, Kevin McHale twisting and turning.
Yeah, the torture chamber, I think that's what they called it.
Wow.
That was good, tremendous footwork.
Wow, Markham on the go.
Yeah, that was a tremendous move.
We're all tied up.
From the parking lot.
Moore, and one.
Uh-oh. He's getting big down there.
He is.
That's a grown man move right there.
That's a big-time move.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, oh, man, that Kevin McHale.
I'm still blown away with how smooth he made that look. Like that's not something that you learn overnight. Like that's a lot of reps being put in, a lot of practice. Absolutely.
Shelby Valley breaking pressure. Gillespie. Nice jumper by Gillespie. Ties it up. Turns it over. Going to go back to Shelby Valley. 1:05 to go in the half.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of lost his balance a little bit.
Yeah.
So we got a sub, Coach.
Yeah, we got a sub coming.
14. I don't know if you can see it from here.
Yeah, that's Hall checking in.
Shout out to Coach for helping me with the rosters. I mean, he knows I struggle with the camera, still learning. So
another rebound at Shelby Valley. Little push floater.
Yeah.
Hall.
Uh-oh, Hall's getting big down there as well.
23-21, Shelby Valley back on top. Hinkle going to shoot 2.
Coach, we got us a little free throw battle going on right here.
Yeah, Chase Hinkle going to the line.
Absolutely.
That's a foul on Dalton Gillespie. It's his first personal.
Money. So the white team is actually the home team this time.
Yes.
I just
They got it right this
yeah,
time.
they finally got it right. I knew it threw you off last game.
Ties it up. Pressure 2-2-1 by Martin County. Nice look over to Gillespie. Wide open. Long on that one.
Slightly off the mark.
Yeah. Under 30 to play. Martin County basketball. Looks like we've got B.J. Parsley and Kevin Dawes on the bench for Martin County. Oh. Hinkle. The swing. Moore. Markham got fouled on that one.
Wow. Did they? Well, no blood, no foul, Coach. We're
Wow.
good. Yeah. 1985 all over again.
Yeah. There we are, 26-23. Martin County on that Markham 3 ball takes the lead, JJ.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a quick commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to have more action for you and possibly some interviews if we're lucky right here on the D&D Sports Network.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
All right, we're back here at D&D Sports Network. You're getting ready to check things out here. You got Braxton Keathley and Parker Watts over there. If we can get a look there.
Wait, was we going to have a 1v1 real quick?
Can
or?
you hit that off that?
Oh, yes, sir, absolutely. I thought I hit transition. My bad, Coach.
Yeah, right down there. You got two of the top scorers. You got Caden Aaron. Listen, Caden Aaron shooting 65%. I could be wrong. Could be higher from the field this season for the Prestonsburg Black Cats. Caden Aaron also knocking down that tray ball. And then, of course, you got Braxton and Parker down there. I don't know what they're doing. They might be getting ready to go one-on-one here, Thomas. But what do we got here? We've got Thomas Nairn. Bring her back here just for a second. We have got Thomas Nairn. And listen, I say this all the time, and I'm not saying this because you're here. If there's a Mr. Black Cat in the Prestonsburg community, this man is him. Yeah. He bleeds, of course, red, right? But he bleeds red and black. Yeah. Thomas Nairn, I love having you on here. You've been so pivotal since my son's been here as an 8th grader of the impact you've had. And this event that has grown year in and year out, 4th edition, man, oh man, and it just gets bigger, Thomas.
It's a great event. And first, before I forget, I want to thank D&D and you guys for being here. It's not easy to cover 5 games in one day. I know that because I've seen you all do it many, many times. But thank you so much for the exposure and helping these kids get recognized.
Well, we wanted to go ahead, Thomas.
Well, first off, back to the beginning of the tournament, Corey Thacker and Casey Huff were the ones that really got this thing started 4 years ago. And I was fortunate to be on the staff with them, and we've just kind of carried it on since then, but they're the ones that laid the groundwork for it. And it's been a tremendous event for this region. I mean, all the teams every year we've had it, we've had no less than 10 teams in it. And so it's great. And I want to give a big shout out to People's Bank for their sponsorship of the event this year. I mean, they've gone above and beyond. They've donated water for the whole tournament. Not to mention other things they've done. And hopefully we'll have one of their members come up before the championship game and talk with you a little bit about their organization and their commitment to being involved in the community and region. But I just appreciate you.
Hey, listen, Thomas, you nailed it. This event each year has been tremendous for not only the Prestonsburg High School, but most importantly for the entire 15th region in the student athletes, Thomas. It means a lot, right?
Oh, yeah. And, it's kind of neat this year because we're 4 years into it. A lot of the folks you see playing varsity ball played JV in this tournament 4 years ago and 3 years ago. So it's really awesome. It's good for the kids.
It's really good for kids. Thomas, you've been around this program a long time. You're the only one of the few. Well, there's been one team, and we're sitting below it right now. It's right here, ladies and gentlemen, and you can't see it, but it's the only 15th region banner ever hung by the Black Cats, and this guy right here was a main part of that team and winning and cutting down the nets. You've been around this program for a long time, Thomas. Coach, player, you do the what are we doing? You're over the
boosters.
Boosters, yeah. You're over the
Yeah.
boosters for the last 2 or 3 years, and without you, I don't even know what we could have got done. But it's been under your leadership. Talk about what it means, this program to you, and just this school.
It means a lot to me. I want to go back to the '89 team.
Yeah.
I was blessed to have a whole lot of really good players, better than I on that team. But no, this school and community mean a whole lot to me. I always joke with people and say I'm a Prestonsburg homer. I'm for all the kids, but I am, like you said earlier, I bleed red and black, and I just want everything for the basketball program to be as good as we can have it, and try to make it as high level as possible.
And you've done that. For instance, just this year alone, we've added a Vertimax, $6,000, $7,000 piece of equipment. You're talking about the gear that we get. And again, this event right here showcases Prestonsburg High School. Thomas, from a player perspective, coaching perspective, what's this event right here for you? Because you are really the guy that's kept this thing going. And again, I don't know if you're probably not going to be the president next year. I don't know. I hope you are as Cade gets ready to move on, which is sad for me and Braxton. But what's this event and just this whole deal?
I just want to be able to showcase what our young kids have. And to me, it's important that JV kids work hard all year in practice. And they need a chance to play for something that means something. And you can watch JV games during the regular season, and they're not near as competitive.
Right.
You come here and watch them, and you better believe they're wanting to win.
Every game, Thomas.
Every game, and it's very competitive. And just the fight that these teams and players have is great. And,
you've had a chance to watch these teams the last couple of days. If you had is there a favorite right now? Is Shelby Valley? Martin County takes the lead by 3 in this one, but is there a favorite, or is there somebody you've been impressed with?
I've been impressed with several teams. Obviously, to me, Johnson Central's guard play and their size, it's just a tough matchup for a lot of people.
It is.
And I think as far as, that Pikeville game with them was pretty good. I think Pikeville got a little worn down as the game went on, but Johnson Central's probably been the most impressive. And then, I thought Lawrence County and Pikeville were really good, and Shelby Valley. I was impressed with Phelps, the way they played, East Ridge. I was
impressed with Phelps.
Yes, yeah. I mean, those kids at Phelps fought every second of every game they played.
And Thomas, as you know, and we're talking about on air, and kind of some shocking news, Cameron Smith announces that he'll be resigning March 15th. And, man, the job he done to get this Phelps program back to where it was at.
Yeah, he seems to be a really good coach. I've been impressed with him, and I like what he does from what I've seen. And it was shocking to me.
Listen, that's a big blow to the Phelps community.
It is.
Thomas, Cade Nairn, most people know in the Prestonburg community, your son, he's a senior here with the Prestonburg Black Cats. He'll do what you need done. And listen, do you need a guy to talk on defense? He's going to talk on defense. Do you need a guy that's going to guard any position? He'll guard. Can he hit shots? Yeah. But guess what? He sometimes defers, right? He passes. Sets great screens, great teammate. What does it mean this last go-around with and I know it's close you are to Cade, but what's it mean as you head down this last 2 weeks?
Well, I'll be honest with you, Coach, it's going to be sad. But I've enjoyed watching his growth as a player from the time he was in elementary school when I coached him through middle school and then high school. And, I've enjoyed that, and being able to be around him playing has been pretty special to me. It's nice to see him do something that he likes, but I'll be honest with you, it'll be sad when it's over, brother.
Listen, we'll be sad because he and Connor and Caden's that last link of the team that Braxton came into, and to see Cade move on, that opened their arms to him. It's going to be a sad day.
Yeah, and I started coaching Caden and Connor and Cade and Mason and some of those other boys that graduated in 3rd grade, and Justin Allen helped. And so it's kind of be bittersweet seeing those 3 leave and not play anymore. But
you was an assistant under Brent Rose for several years, right?
Yes, 3 years under Brent.
Yeah. Thomas, are you going to keep this event going personally, or are you going to try to hand this off next year?
I'd like to stay involved in keeping this event going and working with the boosters, officers. There's certain things I probably won't be able to be involved with next year, but definitely things like this, I want to keep it going.
Right.
And I'd be willing to work with whoever to, help make sure we can get the sponsor. Hopefully People's Bank satisfied. They may be willing to do it again next year, but something like this, I think it's well worth time and energy to put into it.
We can't do it without People's Bank. We can't do it without the community partners. D&D Sports Network can't do it without community partners that help us put this on. And certainly, JJ brought up a great question. He said he wanted me to ask you.
Okay.
He said, what about in future tournaments, maybe creating banners. That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
It would be neat. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. And that's the thing. I think each year we try to tweak and involve and say, well, this didn't go well last year. Let's do this. One thing I would like to mention, thanks to Tony Pacheco yesterday, all day here working all the technology. Thanks to Carla Hughes over there, who's the official scorebook keeper both days. Clint Schutz running the score clock. Don Hughes manning the PA right now. And but I appreciate you guys. I know you all want to get back to this ball game.
No, listen, we wanted to make sure we got you on and recognize the efforts you put in. Thomas, you are, along with Casey Huff, now at Knott County, Corey Thacker, the girls coach at Betsy Lane, and yourself, the architects and the cornerstones of this 15th Region Junior Varsity Tournament, 4th year edition, Thomas.
And one thing I'll add, when Corey started, he was our JV coach. And it's pretty neat. Next year he's the head girls basketball coach at Betsy Lane. Chase Parsley was Martin County's JV coach. Was the head coach at Prestonsburg. I mean, it's a great showcase for these younger coaches, and the Keathley guy at East Ridge is impressive. I thought Phelps's coach, I cannot think of his name, that was the JV coach.
Blaine Keathley.
Yeah, Blaine Keathley for East Ridge, and then Phelps's coach. I mean, you see a lot of great young coaches in this. And Isaiah May with, and then you got Jordan Perry and the gentleman that coached Pikeville, you'll see a lot of these guys down the road.
In the future, they'll be the head man.
Yes, absolutely.
This is Thomas Nairn again, head boosters, and again, one of the architects, founding fathers of the 15th Region Junior Varsity Tournament. Good talking with you, Thomas. I'll let you get back to doing what you're doing here, and I know you're busy.
No, we're good. Thanks for having me, and I appreciate you guys so much.
Yes, sir. That's Thomas Nairn. Again, one of the very few, the only team to ever win a region championship here. Thomas Nairn was on that team, JJ.
He's a living legend.
He is around here.
Absolutely.
And we want to thank Thomas for everything he's done. Just what we thought. Listen, we left with it a 3-point game. It's tied up, JJ.
Absolutely. I mean, this game has been tremendous, and there's a lot. This is a high-stakes game. The winner goes to the championship, and these kids are really getting after it. Both of these teams want to get to the championship.
2-2-1 press by Martin County. Got a 10-second call. Ronald Atkins on top of it.
Coach, and I just want to throw out there, you mentioned he's a part of the only team that won the 15th regional title. That just goes to show you how prestigious these titles are, because I'm looking at the date. Does that say 1982?
1989.
Or 1989? Oh, that was the year that I was born, so that was 35 years ago.
So 35 years is a long time since Preston Bird's cut down the nets. Watch out. Markham. Hinkle. 33-33, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hinkle. Nice.
Ooh, you got to finish it.
Watch out.
Oh, man. What a move.
Might have got bumped on that.
Championship, though. Championship Sunday. No calls on a championship Sunday, no matter who you are. They're going to let these kids play. They're going to let them get after it, and I'm enjoying it. I'm not going to lie to you.
Eli Mills coming up hobbled. Going to sit down. Alan Moore, a big fella in for Martin County, number 5. Moore with the basketball. 1:45 to play. Pulling. In and out. Gillespie with the rebound. On the go, Hall. Don't let Hall get downhill, JJ.
Uh-oh. I thought he had it.
I did too. Martin County on the go. Hinkle.
Look how fast these kids are going. I mean, this is an extremely high-paced game.
High-paced, and as you've mentioned, and even as Thomas was talking about, a lot of these guys are varsity-ready guys.
Yeah.
A lot of them getting major minutes on the varsity.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can't tell you how many games that I've called where, I'm looking at these kids and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, he might be a secret agent that they're, making everybody think that he's just a JV player. Then he comes out to the varsity, but these kids do get playing time.
Hinkle going to the line. Breaks the tie, 34-33.
Championship Sunday, want to make those free throws, and he's definitely doing that. He knows what's on the line.
Hinkle gets on both.
All net.
2-point lead, Martin County.
Is that another 2-2-1 press, Coach?
Yeah, 2-2-1 coming right at him. Hall. Nice finish.
So how many different forms of presses are there? I know you got the man-to-man press, 2-2-1. Like,
man, you can go anyway. 1-2-1-1, diamond press. You can go, like you said, full court. You can go run and jump.
The diamond press was one that was really common whenever I was in school. They'd always signal the diamond, and that was a tough press to break sometimes.
It is. It's a tough one. Alan Moore going to the free throw line. Moore, one of those players that you figure is going to come in valuable as postseason inches closer.
No, that's mini McHale
yes,
with the tremendous footwork.
Right. JJ, it's hard to believe there's only 19 days left in a regular season.
That is insane. That is so hard to believe.
It's hard to believe. It's flew by. Moore converts on both of them. Turnover. Markham. Nice. Hinkle. And one.
And you can see how many of the Martin County fans showed up over here. They are really getting into this.
Martin County travels well. They have one of the best fan bases in the mountains.
Oh, yeah. And you can best believe, I would imagine, if they win this, they'll probably consider that championship banner idea.
Yeah. And Martin County won the Martin County with Chase Parsley won the first one.
Yeah, I think that now that they know that it's going to be something that's going to be around for a long time, I think a lot of schools will consider doing that.
Oh.
Oh.
Got his feet taken out from under him. Watch out now. Things getting a little testy.
Hey, that's what we like. Nobody getting hurt, but, just the passion is what we like. We love seeing these kids get after it.
40-35, Martin County leads.
I think a little bit of negativity brings the best out of players. Some of these players.
Yeah, that competitive
absolutely.
Spirit.
Yeah, you're not going to out-rebound me. You're not going to score on me. You know, just stuff like that.
46.9 on the clock.
Coach got a lot of people tuning in. These kids, they know what's at stake.
Right. 2-2-1 press by Valley.
30 or full, Coach.
Let's see where they're going with it. 30-second timeout.
Well, you already know what we're going to do with 30 seconds. We're going to give a shout-out to each and every one of our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the day, there is absolutely no way that we could do this without the help of each and every one of them. We definitely want to give a shout-out to Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Howard Funeral Home, or Howard Family Pharmacy, Glenn Martin Hammond Law, Cray Solid Rock Development, HBT Physical Therapy, Warfield IGA, Tommy's Auto, Callahan Funeral Home, and Butcher's Towing. Absolutely 100%.
And you listen, 2 o'clock in the morning, you better believe you need a towman on hand, right?
You get hit, it's stuck in the ditch, or it's slick outside and you can't make it anywhere. You call them, they will definitely get you out of a sticky or tough situation.
40-35. Really good action today.
Yes. And the home team is up 5 points.
2-2-1 pressure by Valley. They get the turnover.
Got to capitalize.
Big opportunity here. Got it.
And they do. It's going to make it a 3-point game.
Collins with the bucket. 3-point game. Got another one, JJ.
Oh, my gosh. Here we go. He's going to pull it. I think his foot was on the line, though.
Hall.
Woo! There we go, ladies and gentlemen. And we got us a 1-point ball game, and we got a chance at a good old-fashioned 3-point play. 12 seconds left to go. Is this game going to be tied going into the fourth quarter, Coach?
You kidding me? It's been like that the entire game.
Every single game, with an exception of the last one. But even the last one was midway through the third quarter, absolutely. And that is no good. 10 seconds to go. Let's see if they can get – well, we got a foul on the play. Somebody,
too.
I was about to say, Coach, somebody's in the penalty.
Yep. 40-39. Foul on Gillespie. That's Dalton Gillespie's third personal. Dalton Gillespie transferring over from Pikeville High School. Moore going to the line. Alan Moore for Martin County. Make it a 2-point lead. Misses the second. Off and running. Shelby Valley. Nice look. Nice. Bucket. Ties it up. JJ.
And ladies and gentlemen, what do we have here, Coach? We got a tie game with 1 quarter to go. There's a lot of – it's a high-stakes game. Right. Championship on the line.
You're going to want to come back, right?
Yeah, championship appearance on the line. Let me rephrase that. You do not want to turn your TVs off, your phones off, your computers off. We're going to be back momentarily with fourth quarter action right here on the D&D Sports Network.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Start the new year off right by making your health a priority. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic can help you do just that. We have a great staff of professionals offering a variety of services like medical, dental, behavioral health, mat program, case management, chiropractic, radiology, and lab testing. Little Flower Clinic offers free transportation for Perry County patients. Call to make an appointment 487-9505. Quantum Healthcare 436-0711 and East Kentucky Chiropractic 487-8255.
Hey, listen, it's taken me a while to get used to that delay.
Shout out to Daryl McCoy for going to the pawn shop to get me a high-quality laptop.
Listen, it's that, what is it, about a 4 or 5 second delay, right?
Yeah, about 4.5.
Tied up here, 41-41. Martin County, Shelby Valley, winner
advances to the championship game. And it's going to be interesting, Coach, because the championship game is right up after this one.
Yeah.
So will fatigue be a factor, or will they be fully warmed up? Like, what's right? You know, it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
On the go. Going to stay Shelby Valley's ball. Again, Matthew Taylor, the head coach, is also coaching a JV team for Shelby Valley.
Oh, really?
Hall. Valley trying to work that zone. There's Hall. Yeah, going to shoot two. Jace Hall. I'm telling you, Jace Hall, he has put the time in the weight room.
And it definitely shows.
Yes. Looking to break the tie. And he does.
Uh-oh. You have 1 quarter to go, Coach. You're 1 quarter away from the championship game. You have to knock down your free throws in this situation.
Got to knock them down.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm way off on the scoring, JJ, because, of course, I interviewed Thomas, but Jace is in double digits.
Yes. He might have got one other bucket while you were doing the interview. I had a rough time seeing the numbers. And also, it's kind of hard to write the stats down, like having to move the camera and stuff. So, we're making do. You know, we're doing good.
Oh, we're getting it done today.
Absolutely.
Pull and Markham. On the go.
Ooh, nice crossover. Looked like he lowered his shoulder a little bit.
Using that physicality to make something happen. Gillespie to inbound. 4:57 to play in this one. 30-second timeout. Matthew Taylor wants to talk about it.
4:57 to go. What do you think the keys to victory are for both of these teams going in with 4:57 left to go in this ball game?
Well, for Valley, the one thing that's been their advantage and their strength, no pun intended, is their physicality and their upper body strength.
Yes, absolutely.
You can see that weight room, that what they've done in the offseason weight program is paying dividends. And for Martin County, it's to speed them up, And
try to tiger them out.
Well, not necessarily tire them out, but it's just that's how they go. It's go, 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 go. Not that Valley don't, but their physicality in the half court is going to overwhelm them. Martin County, you know what they do. They shoot the threes.
Yeah, styles make fights, and you've got one team that's a run-and-gun team that loves to shoot the three ball, and then you got another team that's pure physical. So when you put those two teams together, it's a perfect matchup.
Yeah, so let's see what style, how philosophy wins out. Not that Valley don't want to push, because they do, but just not how Martin County wants to.
They're just tweaking their strategy a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we can run a gun too, but we also got a little bit of strength on us, so we're going to try to tire you out a little bit with our, physicality.
And, man, Jace Hall has got it done today. There he is again.
Ooh, nice
got a shot block. Hinkle coming away with it. Markham on the go. Copeland. Runner.
Ooh.
Left that one short. Going back to Shelby Valley. 43-41.
And you can't get discouraged. I mean, yes, it wasn't the best shot, but you're still only down 2 points, and there's still 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. I kind of saw him put his head down. I'm like, nah, keep your composure.
Oh, yeah, that was a great move.
Absolutely. Terrific move.
Didn't convert. 2-2-1 press. There it is.
From the parking lot.
Got it. Got it. Missed the
fourth quarter.
Newsom. Love it. Love the both benches getting into it. Money.
Woo! And here we go, Coach.
Back and forth we go.
Yes, exactly what we want to see. Nothing but haymakers for the next 4 minutes.
Hall. Jace Hall. 48-44. Valley leads it by 4. Nice look. Over to Hinkle. 2-point game. Gillespie. Yeah, going to get Hinkle with a foul. 2-point game.
This is going to be interesting, Coach, because with the 3 team fouls,
with
3:32 left to go, I mean, it'll be interesting to see if they are able to get Martin County in the penalty.
Gillespie to inbound. Over to Varney. They're extending that zone, Martin County is. Step back. In and out on that one. Jackson Pack coming away with it. Watch out.
From the parking lot.
Got it.
Woo! What do we have here, Coach? Did we just have a lead change just like that?
Yeah, we had a lead change. 1 point lead. Martin County. Eli Mills coming up big.
Look at that swarming defense. But somebody should be open possibly.
Jace Hall battling. Jace Hall battling. Copeland. Pack. Valley on the move. Little wraparound.
Ooh.
Step through.
Euro.
Gillespie. Hall.
Look at those second chance opportunities, Coach, and that's exactly what we were talking about early in the game. You know, you got to take advantage of those second chance opportunities.
Jace Hall coming up big. Long on that one. Pack. Blocked by Gillespie.
Still only a 3-point game, Coach.
Varney. Pulling it back out. Going to get a travel. Man, oh, man.
What a game.
Yeah, 52-49. Shelby Valley leads.
This JV tournament has definitely lived up to the hype.
It's been a good one.
Yes, it has.
Copeland. Using that screen. Over to Markham.
Ooh, a little bit of a travel.
Said Markham traveled with it.
Looked like he took one step back and then like a half step forward, and I think that's what got it.
Ronald Atkins was right on it.
1:56 to go. Can the Shelby Valley Wildcats hold the Martin County Cardinals off? It's going to be tough with that full court pressure.
Over to Jace Hall. 3-point lead. Over to Gillespie. Hall. Varney. Trap coming. Gillespie. Coming up big here. A block and a pull-up floater.
That's what you call a clutch shot.
What about Jace Hall?
Can he finish?
Jace Hall coming up big.
Headed to the charity stripe, and Coach, that might put Martin County in the penalty.
We got a technical. Oh, that's big, JJ.
Who's that on?
Eli Mills from Martin County.
Oh, Lord.
5-point lead. Now you're going to shoot 4 free throws and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you can make two out of 4.
Yeah.
Because it's already a 5-point game. And if he makes all 4, then that might ice the game, possibly, Coach.
Inching really close. 2 shots, and then the technical free throws. Jace Hall.
And there's the first one, Coach. So that's going to make it a 6-point game. It's still a 2-possession game if you can knock down 2 3-point shots, but if you make this one right here,
got it.
Just like that, makes it up.
Now you get the technicals, right,
yeah.
JJ?
Yeah, absolutely.
7-point lead, going to shoot 2 more free throws, and you get the ball back. They're going to let Jace Hall shoot them all.
They know who's the high hand right now. Here's another one. You could tell. As soon as it left his hands, you could tell it was good.
Jace Hall looking to make this a 9-point game.
Can he do it?
And he does.
Jeez, that's 4 for 4.
Valley going to retain possession as well.
And then they get the ball back.
Big technical. That was big.
Absolutely.
Over to Varney. Going to send Varney to the free throw line. And Shelby Valley move on to the championship game. Johnson Central awaits them. Or awaits one of these 2 teams here. Looking to make it a double-digit lead here.
This is going to be interesting, especially going into next game. If Shelby Valley is able to close this thing out, I mean, how much will fatigue be a factor?
You're exactly right. Well, that's the big thing. It's that back-to-back game, JJ.
Yeah.
And how's that going to play out here?
They're going to be fully warmed up, don't get me wrong, but on the flip side, it's just going to be interesting to see if at some point it's going to, take a toll on them.
Gillespie coming up with 2 big-time defensive stops here in the 4th quarter. Martin County wants to talk about it. 32nd timeout. 9-point lead for Shelby Valley.
So Shelby Valley will have a chance to win it for a second time. Be the first team to ever do it. If they're able to close this thing out, that is.
And they'll have an opportunity to, if I'm not mistaken, JJ, Shelby Valley's won it.
I think you said Martin County, Floyd County, and Shelby Valley.
Yeah, so Shelby Valley has a chance to be a 2-time winner.
Yeah. It's kind of cool that so far there's been 3 different teams win. It's like you really don't know who's going to win it every year.
No.
Because it's hard to evaluate these rosters because it's like, well, okay, like who's coming back next year? Like with the regular varsity team, like a lot of players are going to come back, or if they're going to graduate with junior varsity, You don't know which kids are going to move up to the next level. If they're all going to move up to the next level, like it's very interesting.
Over to 3-ball. Left that one short. Over to Jace Hall. Jace Hall with the rebound. Yep, they're just going to milk clock JJ. They call a foul on that one. If Shelby Valley gets out of here with this W, it'll be a big reason Mr. Jace Hall.
Absolutely. First free throw is up.
Make it a 10-point lead. We're going to push it to 11. Got it. Hinkle. Step back. Of course, Jace Hall coming away with it. Going to send Shelby Valley to the free throw line. 60-49. Shelby Valley looks like they're going to punch their ticket to the championship game against Johnson Central.
They put on a heck of a performance so far.
Man, oh man, a collective effort by Shelby Valley to get this W. Can't get that one to go. Collins. We got a full timeout here, JJ.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Well, if we got a full timeout, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick one as well. We will be back momentarily with more action right here on the D&D Sports Network.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
29 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. We are back right here on the D&D Sports Network. I'm JJ Pruitt. I got Coach Keathley in the building with me. And, Coach, looks like we're going to have a very exciting championship game.
Man, oh, man, Shelby Valley, Johnson Central.
First shot is up, or second shot is up.
Here we go. One last shot at it here. That's going to do it. Jace Hall coming away. Oh. Got that one to go. Hinkle. Yeah, listen, it's 17 seconds to go, 9-point lead. I'm not sure on that timeout there.
It's going to take a Reggie Miller, Madison Square Garden, 1994 performance.
Yeah, but right.
Against the Knicks.
you can't have that miracle without the timeout, right?
Right.
But listen, Shelby Valley moving on here, and credit Mr. Jace Hall. Listen, Dalton Gillespie for Shelby Valley in the fourth quarter coming up with big defensive stops.
Absolutely.
And a big bucket in the lane. So Dalton Gillespie coming up huge. Varney, huge. Newsom, Collins.
Yeah, absolutely. Macy Maynard in the comment section says 4 freshmen on the court, absolute studs, and yeah, very impressive.
Quick foul. Johnson Central making their way out of the locker room, getting ready to warm up here. 61-52. We're going to name our Mingy Beef Jerky's player of the game. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you for Shelby Valley, Jace Hall.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you, Coach. Phenomenal performance.
Got him unofficially for 24.
Offensively, defensively, facilitating, rebounding. He did a tremendous job.
And Martin County, we'll get it to you here in just a second. Copeland. Hall with another rebound.
Gonna have a jump ball, Coach.
Yeah.
5 seconds left to go.
63-52. I like that Martin County is competing to the final.
Absolutely.
Horn.
It's one thing about these kids that they all play to the final whistle.
.4 on the clock. If I'm Valley, I'm just going to throw it down the floor. Just throw it down the floor. Well, it's going to be Martin County ball. There it is. Valley, JJ, championship bound.
Valley handled business, and I'll tell you what, Coach, we are in for a very exciting championship matchup.
Yeah, you better believe it. It's going to be Shelby Valley. It's going to be Johnson Central. Championship game coming at you. Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game for Shelby Valley, Jace Hall. 24 points unofficially, rebounding defensively, getting it done in a big-time way. And for Martin County, I'm reviewing some of the stats here.
A lot of strong candidates, Coach.
Yes.
So, I mean, and as they get ready to introduce the player of the game, I can go try to get us an interview.
Braden Markham, and that's who we'll give as well, Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game, Braden Markham.
The reason we were struggling is because every player played really solid.
Yeah, everybody for Martin County in that second game. And
100%.
Then Jace Hall is going to be your Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game.
Well, Coach, I'll see if I can get the player of the game for Shelby Valley for us.
And JJ's going to go down and try to get Mr. Jace Hall. Man, oh, man, that guy's lived in the weight room this offseason. What a game by Jace Hall. Going to punch their ticket to the championship game of the 15th Region Junor Varsity Tournament, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a heck of a day. We told you we'd be here from start to finish. We're here from start to finish, and we're not going anywhere. D&D Sports Network, in conjunction with the 15th Region Junior Varsity Tournament, 4 years now. 4 years running. And can Shelby Valley capture their second championship JV region title? We got Jace Hall coming up here. We're going to interview Mr. Jace Hall and get his thoughts on. Yeah, we got. I'm going to have a seat here. Man, oh, man, Jace Hall. When we talk about the man in the middle, we talking about hitting that weight room. Brother, it's all muscle here. From the time Matthew Taylor got here, I mean, the transition of your body, and not just yours, but I'm talking about this entire team, is just – it's like night and day, brother. Talk about from the time Matthew Taylor got here to what you guys have been doing to just increase that physicality, increase that strength.
I'd probably say he's just one of them coaches that knows what he's doing, and he knows how to really get to us and show us how to play the game.
Right. What have you liked most about do you enjoy that weight room? Do you enjoy that that strength and conditioning program?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, you can tell. You've embraced it, and most notably of almost anyone in the region, you've really changed your basketball body even more so. Talk about this team's the JV squad, right? Talk a little bit about how you guys have been playing this year.
We have really had to work on passing the ball and stuff. We've really came together as a team this year, and it's a big transition from 8th grade to here, and I think we've done a pretty good job at that. You
have. Last year, you guys, where did you finish in the county?
Championship.
Yeah, you won it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you won the county championship last year. Really good team. And I know talking to Coach Taylor, he's been really excited about what you're bringing to the table as well as the other young guys. He said, man, I got me a team for the next 4 years. Talk about the impact you make with the varsity in practice. How do you fulfill a role to say, you know what, I'm going to come in every day and I'm going to be a difference maker? What do you do in varsity practice?
We all just try to be as physical as we can and try to compete the best we can against the varsity to make us better.
And I hear it's pretty physical in y'all's practice.
Oh, it is. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. 24 points unofficially. I know you had a double-double. What do you take pride in your game? If there's one area you say, this is where I'm going to impact the game, what is it?
I'd really like to try to pass the ball more and get my team in it and for them to score.
Right. Well, listen, they didn't give you a whole lot of time to prepare for this championship game. Back-to-back games.
No, they sure didn't.
Have you played Johnson Central yet in JV?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Oh, we've lost both times.
Well, listen,
I feel like
it's hard to win 3 times.
We got it.
Well, listen, it's hard for a team to beat a team 3 times, and if now's the time to do it, it's right now. You guys advanced to the 15th Region Junior Varsity Championship game. This is the second appearance Shelby Valley has made in the 4-year existence of this event. And this man right here, Mingy Beef Jerky Player of the Game, as well as the People's Bank Player of the Game, was a big part of it. 24 points unofficially, double-double, getting it done in a big-time way. I'm going to let you go and relax for about 10 minutes before you play. Good luck in the championship game.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. This is Jace Hall. Big-time performance in a big-time way against a really, really good Pike – against a really, really good Martin County team. I'm getting my teams confused, JJ. We've been here all day, brother.
We have watched so many great games tonight, and, even if you get it mistaken for Pikeville or Martin County, it's not an insult because every team put on a phenomenal performance.
They have tonight.
Absolutely.
And listen, we're here. We told you we'd be here from start to finish. Well, guess what? It's championship time in about 19 minutes.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to sign off. We're going to pull up a different broadcast, and we're going to bring you championship action right here when we